fellow viewers. Welcome to another episode of FFH, the home of Cameroon football fans. Today here we have Gabs and we have Tech Ramos. Gabs is a staunch Liverpool fan. We just witnessed a very exciting victory of Liverpool this evening, 2-0 away to Brentford. Gabs has been so excited. Gabs, we don't win again. Constantly winning. But again, that the first victory this for Liverpool in 2025. Strange one. Strange one. Strange one. Just before I get into my questions, what can you make of the victory?
uh, okay, Liverpool always get this shortcoming of January being a tough month for them. Always starting with a draw or a defeat from Man United. But this time around, we have they say we have cut the curse. It used to be a January curse, but we have cut that curse to start our winning all over. And as the winning has started, we hope all our matches will win to the end of the season.
A happy fan here. I can see you smiling and taking your cup of coffee. Today, Liverpool has been salvaged by no one else than the very Nunez. Nunez has been out of form for a very, very long time. But he comes in today at the dead end of the game and scores 2 goals, a brace from Nunez. Is that a master stroke of the coach, or is it just luck from Nunez today?
Um, you know, Nunez has always been a controversial player, and we go back lane last season with Newcastle. We had a similar role like that when Nunez came in and gave the lead of the 2-0 towards the last end of the second half, and showing the same type of the trend today. So we say Nunes is just being a lucky player, yeah, because we know the chances he always misses when he's in a tight match like this. But we thank God for his 2 goals, which gave Liverpool a lead, and obviously we have a 3 point plus, and given hopefully a 7 point away from Arsenal. Yeah, so I think we are in a good footing as of now.
Do you know in the history of the Premier League, mid January, no team has led by 7 points and don't take the Premier League at the end of the season. So, um, are you suggesting Liverpool is going to lift up this trophy? You're 7 points off Arsenal. So you're telling me you guys are going to take this trophy, considering the form, considering the players that are available for Liverpool. You could see Arsenal is dealing a lot with injuries now.
Yeah, I, yeah, not to cut you short, Liverpool is only having statistically, Liverpool has a majority in terms of statistics to take the lead. We look at Salah is at his form. We look at the midfield, Gravenberg, the back defense. We have Van Dijk and Kanute doing a good pairing behind, and so a lot of them. Elon Jones coming in. There are so a lot of them, and we think with the consistency they have as of now, Liverpool look forward for the league. I can't really assure you because Liverpool is one of the Premier League teams that have so many matches to taking into consideration they are in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, Champions League, and you can see how they are performing. Yeah. So we only pray for no injuries, and hopefully Liverpool will take the league this year.
Yeah. Basically, I have two worries about Liverpool. Liverpool still being in all of the competitions, all of the possible competitions. So Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, and the Champions League, they are in contention. You look at Liverpool's squad, most of these guys are age players. The Virgin van Dijk, Mohamed Salah. You think that with the number of competitions you are in and using aging players, you guys are going to go all the way through because injury is going to be the problem. Injury is going to hit you soon. We already seen, I don't know if you've seen, In the past few games, Salah is slightly out of form. He's not scoring.
Yeah.
We can attribute that um, uh, to some kind of physical loss of energy.
Yeah.
He's an aging player. Salah should be about 34.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't you think this should be a concern for the manager?
Actually, it should, but on the other way around, we should also know since the beginning of the season, Salah has been at its almost form. Yeah, as you rightly said, the players can suffer burnout. That's why from time to time we see the substitution that comes in. For example, for the previous matches, the previous league matches, we saw Soboslai not being a starter and Jones always being the starter. But of recent, we see Soboslai being the starter and Jones coming in as a substitute. It gives you the impression that Ernest Lord masters the management of his team as of now. Yeah. So for Salah, yes, he has not been the best of his form, but on the other way around, we should also know they have been playing tough matches. And you previously, for the last match with Nottingham Forest, Salah was really marked. Yeah. And today, yes, he was marked, but he also created some chances. And his presence in the field always give openings for other players to give a score. So that's why you see today, Nunes could give a goal because most of at times the opponent concentrate more on Salah, who is always being a striking player, and Nunes and give openings to Nunes, Diaz, Gakpo. Yeah. So I think that's just what is happening in Bird. The coach has a good mastering of his squad and he's doing a better job.
All right, I'm definitely not a Liverpool fan, but evidently it's exciting times for Liverpool. I'm really excited to see how the end of the season will look like for Liverpool. Yeah, with me, I have Tech Ramos. Tech Ramos is a football fan. I believe he's a Real Madrid fan and a Premier League football lover. Um, Tech Ramos, you see Liverpool in all of these competitions. Liverpool is top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. Liverpool is a foot away to the Carabao Cup finals. Although beaten by Tottenham, it was one nil lead. It's nothing. They're going back to Anfield for the semi-finals. Liverpool is all the way positive in the FA Cup. What can you say about Liverpool this year? Can you can you can you make some kind of comparison between the Liverpool of Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool of Arne Slot?
Uh, I would say Liverpool of Understood is really has been it's a big difference. It's a big difference because the gameplay of then and now
It's different. I don't see a difference. I see a constant counter-attacking team, a high energy team. I don't see that much of a difference. I feel that maybe the other teams have dipped in their form, they've dropped like Arsenal, Manchester City, and that's why Liverpool is up there.
no.
All right, you don't see it like
I don't
that.
see that
You
way.
feel that there's an improvement.
It's improvement. It's definitely.
You look at this Liverpool team and you think they have a play style.
Uh,
When you look at City, you could understand it's the tiki taka.
yeah.
You look at Arsenal, it's more or less that kind of game style. What can you say about this Liverpool team?
No, Liverpool have always had their playing style. Yeah, and they're kind of good in maintaining it or improving a little bit.
And what is that game style?
The counter.
The counter. But don't you think counter-attacking football is for lower teams that are lower in the table? You have a big team playing depending on the counters, stinking the ball right so far away for Mohamed Salah to.
Yeah, they have fast players, so they have to make advantage
Is
of
that not a strategy for the small teams in the league?
I think I'll need to come in here
Yeah.
because if we look at Liverpool, not only they don't use the counter system of play only. They try to keep the ball, they control the ball. We could look at their ball possession.
All right.
Yeah, they always dominate in ball possession, and when dominating ball possession, there are criteria that gives that characteristics. That means they do more of passing within the reserve. But taking into consideration too, each coach will always make use of the strikers. Taking for example, Salah is up there with a sprint. He's a good athlete. He has a speed. So once he's up there and there's an opening, boom, they strike the ball.
But if we take the stats of the game of today,
Yeah.
Liverpool away to Brentford,
Yeah.
any team will have possession against Brentford. My thing is Liverpool against the top teams.
Yeah.
Do you necessarily have that possession? It's like you have a strategy against the top teams where you recognize their abilities and you decide to counteract most of the time. You look at Liverpool against City, possession wise, it's never Liverpool. Liverpool against Arsenal, possession wise, it's never Liverpool. Liverpool against the Real Madrid.
Yeah, we have to take into consideration, try to look at the playing style of City. If Liverpool goes to play the same playing style of City, it's going to be a problem.
You
So
can't beat them at their game
we
style.
can't beat them at their game style. So we have to do something different, and which is going to confuse the whole mechanism Pep has put in place. And that's what Liverpool had to do to have a win of the match. Yeah, so when it comes, not all the match they use to the counter. Yeah, there are matches they play with the ball more, and when he has the opportunity to do a counter, the most important thing is to have the 3 point at the end of the game.
That's a great one. I want to bring in Belicious here, who is a staunch Manchester United fan. Um, I watched the game between Manchester United and Liverpool. All right. That game was Liverpool hosting, and to my greatest surprise, United left with a draw. And it would have been United to win that game if Harry Maguire had converted the chance at the very end of the game. What could you tell us about this Liverpool team? Is it that United knows how to play the big teams, Liverpool in particular, or
I see if anything can make this a big league successful.
and where is the weak link
And
for Liverpool?
Amory was able to identify the weak link in the Liverpool team in training. An outstanding player, yes, he is, with the ball at his feet. Defensively, he's not the best.
But you're telling me this Trent Alexander-Arnold is under serious consideration by Real Madrid, and you're telling me he's a weak link of Liverpool, and Real Madrid, obviously the best team in the world, is out there for Alexander-Arnold. I have Tech Ramos here, who is a staunch Liverpool fan, and they are crying loud for Alexander-Arnold, and you're telling me he's the weak link for Liverpool.
I would say this at the moment, Real Madrid don't have any natural right back. Gallagher is out for the season. His age too. Going in for Arnold makes absolute sense. His contract runs out in the summer. So I don't see why I would not want to go to Madrid or Madrid won't rush after him.
But is Arnold a right back, according to your very evaluation?
He is a right back, more of an attacking right back. We've seen him be deployed as a central midfielder. That doesn't suit him. First, he's not good at the half turn. He cannot drive past other midfielders. So deploying him in the central midfield role is not the best for him.
So would you advise Madrid fans to be eager having Alexander Arnold? They could pick up so many right backs in the world. There's so many good right backs in the world. So why Alexander Arnold?
Well, desperate times calls
Desperate
desperate
measures.
measures, I would say.
Well, Gabs, obviously the weak link for Liverpool is right back Alexander Arnold. Conversely, you have a very solid defensive right back in Bradley. So would it be something good for Liverpool letting Arnold go, knowing the young man Bradley will be becoming stepping in?
Yeah, I think Arnold has given all he could for Liverpool.
So you've
And
seen the best of Arnold.
we've seen the best of Arnold, and I think it is time for him to test any other league.
So you've blessed him to move on.
For sure.
And you'll be happy about that.
Yeah.
Knowing that the weak link will be leaving Liverpool. As for Liverpool fans, do you consider Arnold a weak link as right back
Yeah.
for Liverpool fans?
Yeah. For now, Arnold has not been the best of his form, like what Mr. English just said. During the Liverpool Manchester United match, some of the openings came through, and you get to see that Arnold is more offensive and be defensive. Yeah. So, but with Bradley, he's both offensive and defensive. We could see in the match against Liverpool, Real Madrid, but they could not make a move because Bradley held in. So I think if Adnot wants to go, I think we'll bless him because he has given all he could for Liverpool, and let the young to grow. Bradley can step in and other players too will come.
Well, fellow viewers, exciting times for Liverpool. It's only going to be the second Premier League for this Liverpool team since Premier League was created. If they lift the trophy at the end of the season, you could see Liverpool fans bragging nowadays, and it really hurts. It really hurts to see a club like Liverpool and the fans bragging. But tell me something: if this Liverpool team with the current form doesn't win the Premier League this season, who will you fault?
It's football. It's football. That's why it is round. Yeah.
So you expect anything that could happen?
Anything could happen. Take into consideration Liverpool is involved in so many leagues. We're in the Champions League, the Carabao, FA, and the Premier League. So the players are prone. They have so many matches to play. They are prone to injury. We have a Jota who just came in now. He has a slight injury who is out. So things like that can happen. So if it happens with Salah, it's going to be a blow. If it happens with Van Dijk, those are major strikers, it's going to be a blow, and anything can happen with the table. So for now, we just wish that Liverpool keeps winning its matches as it counts.
Thank you very much. Delicious, I presume you watched this game. Um, we've been talking solely about Liverpool. It was a game between two teams, Brentford and Liverpool. We observed our Cameroonian brother, Brian Bermo. I don't know if you watched the game. Bermo had so many chances when the game was still nil-nil. And I have the impression that his work ethics is not the best. You have the impression that he's rather putting on weight rather than getting down as a player. I think he didn't score these goals because of his work ethics. His acceleration is not the best. What could you make of your brother, Brian Bemo?
Well, he's been outstanding for Brentford this season.
Of course, of course.
We all have bad days at the market.
So just bad days at the office today.
Yeah. So I think in the next few games, we'll see an improvement from him, most definitely.
Thank you very much. A little hello to our brother Bemo. We are behind you, strongly behind you. We basically watch Premier League and Brentford because you were there. We thank you for your contributions. We thank you for those goals you score. They get us excited. Fellow viewers, we come to the end of this short episode and we beg you to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button below. Thank you.